Well, hi, hello, and welcome to this video where today I am talking about the E word, yes, Etsy, why Etsy isn't working for you as a sales platform. Now, I promise you, it's got nothing to do with the old hoo-ha that's going on at the moment about fees and taxes and enforced ads. Oh no, it's got absolutely to do with some real business basics. And I'm super excited to share 5 things that I hope are really going to help you if you want to set up or build your Etsy shop and sell your artwork online. And if you're new to this channel, then a warm welcome. Here we do all sorts of videos that are art business related. And if that's what you need, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to get notified every single time I post a new video. So when you're starting out as an artist, of course it can be super confusing. I typically hear some of the following questions. I'm just starting out. Where am I going to sell my artwork? I don't really have a budget, so how can I get going for nothing? And I don't have a website, so how do I start selling my 2D artwork? And listen, I totally get it. I was there too. When I started out, we didn't have all these online options, so maybe it was quite simple. If you were a 2D artist, you simply found a gallery or an art fair and had a solo show in a local venue or had an agent, and I did it all. And it was relatively simple. Now, with all the online options, we have so many more things that look on the surface to be really appealing, right? Etsy that we're talking about. Print on demand, that's opened up a whole new world. Selling on social media, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, okay, you name it, there are all these options out there. Not to mention the different online galleries and different options we have there. But are they right for you? Now, in a previous video, I talked about how to choose the right platform for your artwork. Today, we're looking specifically, of course, at Etsy. Now, Etsy can seem like a really great place to start, as you can start from relatively low budget. But is it going to be right for you? We have to ask the question, are you clear on what you're selling? Is it a high price point item, a low price point item? Is it a one-off thing, or is it something that you can easily reproduce? Does it need to be mailed out, or is it a digital download? And most importantly, is there a large or a small profit margin on each item? So here's exactly why Etsy might not be working for you. Some simple things that I think will really help you when building your art business and selling on a platform like this. Why isn't Etsy working for you? Well, here are some of the reasons. Number 1, is your audience actually on Etsy? It might sound obvious, but if you haven't worked out who your target audience are, don't forget to check out this video. Then you might not know and you might be simply taking a punt. So you say, I've got some work, I'm a little bit low budget, I'm going to open an Etsy shop, and you don't give it any more thought. All right, but I promise you the number 1 reason that it might not be working for you is your audience aren't there. You've got the product or service and you're missing the information as to who the audience actually are. And once they're a match and you discover that the audience is on Etsy and maybe it's just a few other things that aren't working for you, then you're a step closer to that success that I know that you really want. Okay, number 2, do you really understand, here comes the techie speak, the SEO and Etsy search and how that actually works? Have you taken time to do all that research that really you need to be doing if you're going to be using a platform like Etsy? As I promise you, there's again a huge difference between I'm going to take a few photos of the product and I'm going to put up a listing on Etsy and I hope something happens to it, and the other way of doing it, which is I'm going to do a ton of research and really find out my competition, the keywords, what people are searching for, what's trending, how it all works, how Etsy search works. And by the way, there's a ton of information on that site, but check out links below as I'll send you straight there. If you don't do that work, then just putting your item up there is not going to be seen and you're going to end up being highly frustrated. Number 3, this is why the Etsy store might not be working for you if you haven't fully optimized all your listings and actually your store set up. Now, I know it's time consuming, and guess what? Might be perhaps not the most exciting thing that you want to be doing as well. But again, I promise you, once you've done the research, you discover your audience is there, so you're a little bit motivated now because you're thinking, well, okay, here's my product, here's my audience, the audience is shopping, I've just got a few things missing. Then doing that work and really optimizing the listings is going to make all the difference. You need to have things like really good quality photos. Etsy gives you the opportunity to have 10, use them. They also give you the opportunity to put a video up as one of those. Put a video together, put it up. Again, is it time consuming? Yes. Think about your audience when they land on your listing. Are they really getting all the information they might want in order to make a purchase? Have they seen it from every angle? Have they seen it in situ? Do they understand how it works, how to look after it? Is there then a really good description of the product, of exactly what they're going to be getting? And yes, it might not look so good when you've done it, but that SEO item title is the most important part. So unfortunately, putting up the title of your painting is not going to cut it. If you're going to put original artwork, the title can come somewhere in the description. Your title to that item has got to conform to Etsy, and it's got to be full of keywords. What are those? The terms that your audience are looking for in order to find what you have listed there. So that takes us back to, you need to do the research. And again, I promise you, chip away at this and 100% it's going to work. So taking a piece of that, step 4 is another reason why Etsy isn't working for you. You haven't taken the time to create really high quality images and or video. So I know that it can be tempting just to sort of snap a picture on your phone and upload it. You've got to make sure it's lit well, it's crisp and in focus, you've edited it. And then ideally you want to create some mock-ups, you want different shots, different situations. Again, you've got to think of your audience. Are they going to be excited when they look at that photo and think, oh, wow, I can see this item, you know, wherever it is, on my wrist, around my neck, hanging on my wall, you know, with my plant inside it, whatever your item is. You need to make sure that those photos do the selling. It's pictorial. People are going to read the description, but I don't know about you. I normally make 80% of my buying choice on the photos first. All right. Photos first, so make sure you have good uns. All right, number 5 reasons why Etsy might not be working for you as a sales platform. You've put a couple of listings up, nothing's happened, and you've got a bit deflated and you've walked away from it. And then you say things like, Etsy doesn't work for me. Now, I promise you, this is an ongoing strategy, like everything else that we teach. Whether you have your own website, you set up on social media, whatever it is you do in terms of building your art business, you can't just set it up and walk away, all right? It's all about that consistent action that you're going to be taking. Etsy is no different. If you have a lot of listings that you're going to upload, then upload 2 or 3 a week on the same days, and apparently Etsy recommends same days, same times. So just get into a routine like you do with posting on your socials. All these YouTube videos, they come out every day, every week on a Wednesday. All right, so there's a reason for that. So do the same with your listings. Don't think, oh my God, I'm going to sit here one day and upload 50 listings, all right? That's not going to do you any favors. Drip them out over the coming weeks. Get into a routine of updating your listing, putting a new listing, doing a little bit more research. So carve out some regular time to be doing your Etsy work. And remember, it might be a marketplace, but like I've said in my previous video about choosing your selling platforms, you still have to do the work, especially at the beginning. You need to be doing quite a lot of work to get people to see the listings. Once that happens, guess what? Like any other algorithmic thing, the Etsy sort of thing is going to say, oh, okay, the wheels are turning. I can see that people are liking these products. I'm going to push them out more. It happens across every platform. And as I say, Etsy is not any different to that. So last but not least, kind of culmination of everything we've been saying, the 6th reason why your Etsy store might not be working for you is you're just not putting in the effort. Your effort equals your success. So if you're putting in 30 minutes a month, you're going to get 30 minutes a month's worth of results, right? If you're putting in 2 hours a day, and you might say, whoa, Sophie, 2 hours a day, I can't do that. I'm going to promise you, like anything, If Etsy is your chosen platform and all your work is going on there because you've discovered your audience is shopping there, once you get into that routine, your effort and work is definitely going to see great results. So what's 2 hours a day if perhaps you already work in your art business for 8 or 10 hours? Say you spend 8 hours in the day and 2 hours are actually promoting your work and working on the platform where people are going to buy from you. I think that's okay. Would you or would you not actually be prepared to spend 3 hours a day if you knew that that was what was going to build your art business? So like I say, there's a huge difference between taking a punt, putting some listings up and going, oh, okay, that's not really happening, and working out, this is the perfect strategy for me. I'm going to do the work, I'm going to carve out the time, I'm going to put a reminder in my calendar, and I'm going to do it each and every day. Okay, I hope you've really loved the content. Make sure to really take the time to understand all the features Etsy has on offer. Just like other platforms, we talk about Facebook a lot at the moment. Facebook really love it if you use their features rather than somebody else's. Etsy's the same, right? They've given you a lot of features in-house. Use as many of them as you can and you will be rewarded for that. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're inspired to go and reset up or re-energize your Etsy shop, and I'll see you on the next video.